To the cake. You're where it all began. Right here, the original Carlo's Bakery, and I'm gonna show you how we do it Hoboken style, so come with me. Oh, you got it. So this room right here, it's kind of nostalgic for me because this is where it all began for me with cake decorating. I remember lining up 10, 12 wedding cakes, and I would be decorating all night, and I was probably, I don't know, 18, 19 years old. And I remember when I met my wife, we used to do date night because she would know that being a baker, I was always here late Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. And she's like, I don't want you to eat crap. So she would bring me food and we would have a little bit of dinner, and then she would hang out and just watch me decorate. Somebody who worked for Modern Bride magazine walked by the window and said, wow, your cake is beautiful. She said, I'd love to feature it in a magazine. And I was like, wow, it's a dream come true. I couldn't even imagine. I was in, I think, like 150 to 200 publications over 5 or 10 years. When they started doing cake decorating competition shows, they said, hey, do you want to come and compete? It wasn't until my third challenge. I'll never forget it. It was a wedding cake challenge, and it was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I made the nicest wedding cake ever. I'm standing back, I'm looking at all the cakes, they're all a little lopsided, and I'm like, I got this one won. And I didn't win. Fudder. I was actually in the decorating room. They're like, TLC's on the phone. And I'm like, what? Pick up the phone, what do you think about a television show? They said, well, I got a great idea. Me, my 100-year-old business, my family, we're crazy. I'm like, it'd be perfect. And I'm like, me. That's how Cake Boss happened. We put the first season of Cake Boss on the air.
47! Get it, Angelo. Ring-a-ding-ding, hear it ring.
Boom! Now it's aired in 220 countries and territories all over the world. It's dubbed in 45 languages. It's been seen by almost 2 billion people worldwide. And I sit here and I think to myself, when my dad died and I had to drop out of high school and take over a business, and I am where I am today, it's surreal. No matter how big I get or how hard I work, I never ever forget where I come from. I'm just kidding with it. So when we renovated the bakery about 2 years ago, when we took down the walls, there was like a brick wall like this. It said, good luck from Mario. And Mario was my dad's best friend who built the bakery. And when we ripped it down, it was kind of like you knew that my dad was with us. It was just like a little something that he was kind of giving his nod or his blessing to. That was the roots of what makes Buddy Valastro. That's the recipe for success. This was one of the first cakes that I learned how to make as a kid when I would go to the bakery on Saturdays and Sundays. It's pure, delicious whipped cream with fresh strawberries and vanilla cake. I love it. So we start with our white chocolate mousses, then we have our chocolate mousses, our tiramisu. Then we just have a cheesecake with a little bit of whipped cream, kind of like an old-fashioned thing, people like that. And then we have our donuts. They're stuffed with cannoli cream, our salted caramel eclairs. No matter what you do in life, you have to love it. Because it was the cake decorating that made me want to get into baking. When I would decorate a cake, all of a sudden, my problems went away. I just got so focused on the cake. And then you would stop and snap out of it, and you would look at what you created, and you would get a feeling of self-worth. And I wanted that feeling for the rest of my life, and that's really why I became a baker. And it's funny because after all these years and thousands of cakes, I still get that same feeling. See ya.